Hey, what's up YouTube? Mod and Craft here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Adidas Torison Allegra X. For those of you that know your Adidas history, you've been buying sneakers for a while, the shoe probably looks very familiar to you, and that's because for those of you that don't know, or just a reminder, this shoe was first released in 1993. We're now in 2013, so this is the shoe's 20th anniversary. This isn't a 20th anniversary edition or anything, but it is the X, so it does have like some differences in the color blocks and the way they've mixed up the color blocks and the accessories the shoe has actually come with. But first released in 1993, and back in April, Complex magazine had actually did a list of the top 100 Adidas shoes of all times, and this shoe made that list. I definitely agree with that. It is one of, in their opinion, I guess, considered one of the top 100 Adidas shoes of all times. I definitely agree with that. I think Adidas does as well, else the shoe would have already been killed, but it's still around. Hopefully the sales are good, but really dope shoe in my opinion, and it has really not changed in the last 20 years. Like, I mean, still exactly the same shoe. It's a runner, low profile, really light, really comfortable shoe. You know, and what's always been interesting with this shoe to me is just the mix of the different materials and the colorways that this shoe can take really well. You know, from the pre-midsole to midsole to outsole area here, it's like this is like all different types of rubbers. Then you have the wingtips are also rubber. You have nubuck in the front here, mesh. This material right here is suede. The blue right here is this is like the softest suede on the shoe. This and the gray right here, but the blue is suede as well. The salmon color in the back here, or kind of starting 3/4 going to the back of the shoe, I meant, like that's all suede as well. And the inside of the shoe is exactly the same as the outside of the shoe, the design. So it's a fairly symmetrical design happening in the shoe, but really beautiful and super comfortable, because again, you know, the upper of the shoe, like it's this sock enclosure system, so your foot just kind of like fits in there really nicely. But it obviously does have like a lace system, does have these really nice wingtips, so you can get like a really snug fit, you know, with this beautiful shoe. One of the things that the site, maybe part of why this was on sale for £45, which I really couldn't believe, but it wasn't selling well on the particular site. I picked this up from the nclothing.co.uk, is that in the pictures they didn't really show the fact that this shoe comes with 3 different laces. You know, you have the gray laces pre-factory in there, and then you have like a pair of white laces, and you have a pair of salmon colored laces. You look at the colorway and it's not hard to kind of envision how you can kind of match up the shoe, you know, just swapping out the different laces for different fits that you may have going on. Another thing they didn't point out in the pictures as well that I think is pretty awesome is the shoe already has like a lot going on color wise, you know, and then like all of a sudden out of nowhere they just like dropped in some camo, which I think is like pretty awesome. Like, it's a really nice camo, you know, type of modernized camo design, really dope. You have the Adidas gold lettering on, you know, screen printed or printed onto, you know, the insole, and then you have like the really fine text there is just basically talking about the brand with 3 stripes, a little bit of a blurb and history kind of about Adidas, you know. So again, really nice, those nice mix of materials going on, you know, super beautiful low profile shoe in my opinion. And one of the things that I think really makes this shoe as well, or 2 things that made the shoe for me, and I picked these up, was not just because it's a classic and it's an OG shoe, but because like this pre-midsole area right here, I really love what they did with the speckles inside there. I mean, you know, extends all the way around on both sides. If we get a little closer so we can take a look at that, really beautiful in my opinion, you know, really dope. And another thing that made the shoe for me is just the way they broke up this color block right here. In the last couple of years, from brands like Asics, Saucony, you know, we've seen like a lot of uses. Even the salmon toe like Jordans that you guys saw me review, we've been getting a lot of shoes that basically have this nice type of like blue with this salmon color. Those 2 colors just go really well. I mean, you can see it on the side, you can see it more so like in the back here with the different blocks, you know, the 3 tiers, or the 4 tiers, I'm sorry, of colors going on there. Really nice. And again, the last thing that makes the shoe is the fact that again it comes with these extra laces, which I think is like a really dope little add-on that Adidas threw in there. So guys, Adidas Torison Allegra X, in my opinion, really dope shoe. When I saw it, had to pick it up because it was on sale. You know, couldn't believe how cheap it was, so I just scooped it up. You know, really nice shoe. So I don't know, are you guys familiar with the Adidas with the Torisons? Like, do you know these shoes at all? You know, anybody from 93, 94, do you remember this shoe? Do you know this shoe? If there's any runners out there, have you ever ran in this shoe? You know, I know a lot of people kind of will use this as a casual shoe. That's what I'm gonna use it for. I'm not gonna go running or ride my bike with this or anything, but you know, really comfortable shoe. And I love again what they did with the colorway and the breakup on this particular, or the colorway they applied to the model. Like really beautiful shoe. So again, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Again, if you're familiar with the shoe, I'd love to hear your thoughts. You know, if you have any opinions or you know anything to say or add to that, just let me know. But guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. This is your boy Mod and Craft, and I am outie. Peace.